Hmm. I hear you, Brenda. Hey, everybody.
Sorry about that. Hello.
Hi, Brenda. I've done that before. I turned my camera off once so no one can see my face, and then I sneezed and everyone heard me sneeze.
Well, I'm glad you called me out before I really said something.
I know, right? I'm trying to choose a background. Should I go with the one with a little toucan on my shoulder, or should I go with my island background?
Oh, I like the island.
I just think it's gorgeous. It's funny. I just watched I've been watching this series called Island Hunters, and during their series, when one of their seasons, they actually bought an island for themselves, and this island was a blank canvas, and then they built that house there, and they built a little quarters house on the small island right behind it, and so it's a private island, and then they have people boat over and cook for you, and it's kind of neat.
Oh, well, let's all take a trip there.
That's my goal. It holds 4 people comfortably.
Oh, nice.
On your dime, right?
On my dime, yes, that's for sure. Hey, Aaron, I recognize
What's
that.
going on?
I haven't heard you in quite a while.
Yeah. I'm stealth.
You no worries. Stale's okay. Yeah, it's good to have you back. Good to have you back. Boy, it's gonna be fun tonight. Got all these big names I haven't seen on the call in quite a while.
Good evening, Derek.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
I'm doing good for an old guy.
Well,
I'm always here, but I don't get on every call.
oh, gotcha. Yeah. I see my brother there, Mr. Carl White, Pastor Carl White.
Hey, brother.
How you doing, man? Glad you're on the call.
Excited.
Yes. Aren't we all? This is going to be a fun night tonight. It's going to be lots of fun. So little disclaimer though, the news was just telling me the storm is coming over and we might have some thunder and lightning. So I'm hoping I last throughout the call tonight. I think I will. I got a phone I can reboot on if I need to.
We just had an ice storm. A lot of us here in southern Michigan haven't had power for a week.
I just saw that on the news today, I think. Then it's one of your guys' worst ice storms in like 50 years, I think.
Yep.
Whew.
I was fortunate. I was only out 3.5 days.
Oh boy.
It got down 52 in the house.
52. That's 3 days too long for me. Definitely.
Yeah, I guess we're supposed to be having something come from California. There's going to be hail and heavy rains and coming this way. So
I forgot where you're at, Aaron.
Oklahoma.
Oh, and it's coming from California?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, oh man. Well, I think Mike Clack was going to be here soon to say hi to everybody. He probably got caught in, he sells golf carts for a living, these real fancy golf carts. And I got a feeling he's riding one right now. Doing a little golfing out there. out in Florida. It's good to see familiar names. It's going to be fun tonight. It's all going to be all of us as oldies. All those oldies.
Hi, Derek.
Hey, there you are. How you doing?
I'm great. Cold, but great.
That's good.
There's a snowstorm outside right now.
Where are you at?
I'm in Toronto, Canada,
Oh, yeah. That's right.
and we're having a snowstorm as we speak.
Oh, man.
No, that's not fun.
No. I was telling Leroy the other day, I had to go take my granddaughter to school 3 hours late because we had some snow on the ground. He's like, what? When it snows here, it's never late start. It's always a day off of school. A
Okay.
lot of snow out there. So tonight we'll probably we might have the chat off for a little while tonight so that we can all focus on what we're talking about, and but we'll open it back up at the end where we do a Q&A out there. So I just wanted to let you all know about that. Brenda, your mute keeps coming on. And got that there. So we just got a couple more minutes. Anyone else want to say hi and where you calling from?
Hi, it's Doreen, Toronto.
Doreen in Toronto. How are you today? I bet you got the same snow over there, right?
Oh, yes, getting some today. Yeah,
Yeah, I bet.
but I'm inside. I really don't, well, I went out earlier and I'm back home, so that's okay.
Ah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
David from Utah.
Hi,
David,
Derek.
David from Utah. How you doing, David?
Great.
The weather's always nice there.
Oh yeah, there's been no end of the snow for months.
Oh, geez.
Don't have places to put.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
J.E. from North Carolina.
Hey, J.E., how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing good, good to see you. I saw you waving.
Yeah.
Saw you waving out there.
I'm Morris in New York. Hi.
Hey, Morris, good to hear your voice. I'm so glad that you're engaged again and working the system.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anne Marie from London, Ontario.
Hey, Anne Marie, you're not from Jamaica anymore?
Just got back.
All
Don't mean
right.
to rub it in.
I rub it in. I'm just jealous. I wanted to be there. For sure.
I want to go to Jamaica.
You are welcome. I'm gonna plan a tour and everybody can come on and we'll go to resort and I'll create spas.
No, that'll be fun.
Yeah, let's have a VEMA meetup. Whoever can go, can go.
That
Coming,
sounds like a
coming.
great time. That's right. Well, it's 5 o'clock or my time, but we'll wait another minute. I know there's a couple more people trying to get on. Just want to hang out for another minute here. Wow. Lot of names here I see that aren't on our Tuesday night training calls. And so we do have the training calls recorded in our back office that you can go on to. to learn more about the back office. If it's in the academy, and we are gonna, while you're on the call tonight, we are gonna show a little bit of your back office tonight to show you some of the new features that are on there. I think you're gonna like, especially some new ones that are gonna start on the first of the month. So I think it's 5 o'clock. I keep saying 5 o'clock. I messed that up once sending out a newsletter, right? I know you all caught it. I said 5 o'clock on one part and 8 o'clock on the other. So here's what I'd like to ask everybody. There's a lot of information that's going to be shared tonight. A lot of questions that we all have. I think most of them have been answered in the past month or so, but there's still going to be some out there. So I want to ask everyone to please mute themselves. Try to refrain from asking questions during our presentation. Chances are most of those questions will be answered, but maybe jot them down, because at the end we will have a Q&A at the end. We'll open it up for everybody. So we appreciate that, and it should go a little smoother and a little quicker. However, we will stay on until every question is answered, okay? So with that, Leroy is going to start the call off. And so I want to introduce the president of VEMA, Mr. Leroy Oon. Are you out there, Leroy?
Yes, Derek. Thank you very much.
There you are. Good to see you.
Thank you.
There's
Thank
that,
you very
there's that
much.
smile.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm so happy and glad that we can meet today to discuss our frozen web clicks. But before I do go any further, I would just like to ask one question. Is there anyone on the call who do not have frozen web clicks? Is there anyone on the call who do not have frozen web clicks? Okay. If anyone is on the call who do not have frozen web clicks, I am just asking you, please, with all due respect, to leave the call. This call is not for you. We do not want you to get confused. So this call is just for the people with frozen web clicks and not even frozen cash balance, because everyone understands how the frozen cash balance is releasing. It is just for the frozen web clicks. All right, so let's move forward. As we all know and understand how we all accumulate our frozen web clicks, a lot of us have thousands, when I say thousands of web clicks frozen. And these web clicks, most of them, I would say around 80% of these web clicks was given to us free by the past president. And we look into it as the board and we say, okay, how can we deal with all these frozen web clicks? Because members is expecting their money, are expecting their money. So we have to find a way how to pay these people. So we come up with two solutions and we have to choose one. We said, okay, the new company do not have the money to pay out all these frozen web clicks and they give to us. You have members on the website, on the call right now, have 300,000 web clicks, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 800,000, 1 million web clicks, 1.5 million web clicks. These are the numbers we are looking at right now, and these numbers, all these people expect to get their money. So as a board, we look into it and say, okay, what's the best way to deal with this situation? So we come up with two solutions to choose one. Number one, A, we said, okay, erase all the frozen web clicks and just honor whatever the member put in. So if you put in $1,000, you will only have $1,000. If you put in $10,000, you will only have $10,000, right? So that was one of the options. And the other option is to no, let us all honor these web clicks and frozen them and release them monthly. Okay, when we start to do that and we realize that releasing these web clicks monthly, it's too long for these members to get web clicks to be frozen. So we decide and say, okay, let us release them twice per month, the 15th and the end of the month. And we still say, okay, this is a bit too long. So we decide to release them once per week, every Monday. So you will get released 4 times per month. So every Monday morning you wake up, you can look forward to say, yes, I have some fresh web clicks released. All right. So that was the option the board chose. And we all be happy and glad and say, okay, the best way is to do it that way. Well, I think a lot of members should be really happy of how the web clicks is releasing. Now, what we realize that I have to take another look and deeply look into is that a lot of members activate their account with $10, $50, and the remarks they're passing is that, oh, I have money in Vima already and I'm not putting no more money, right? And at the same time, you have 800,000 web clicks and you expect to activate your account with $10, right? And just keep on withdrawing and not putting back anything. Things do not work like that. Now, let's say for instance, you own a house, right? You bought a house, you pay it off, right? So you don't owe any mortgage, you're not paying any rent, it's your house. But at the same time, there's bill to cover. You have to cover electricity bill, water rate, land tax, and all those things. So although you own the house, you still have to be putting monthly payment for hydro and all those things. And if you do not pay those bills, you will lose your house, right? So let's say you have a business. This is a business, right? It's not an investment. We talk about that every call actually. Said this is an advertising business. So if you was misled by your sponsor, said, okay, come and invest in this company, they mislead you. This is not an investment company, it's an advertising business where if you have a business, a product or a service, take it to Vima and Vima advertise your business and share their revenue back with you based on the amount of web clicks you have. So when we look into it and said, okay, for the longevity of Vima, we all want Vima to survive. This is a solid company if we all work together. Now, all we ask of you, both myself, the board, nobody get a free ride. There's no free ride here. Everybody has to adhere to the rules. If you go to church, there's rules. If you go to school, there's rules, right? If you have a business, there's rules, because if you don't follow those rules, your business will not survive. Okay, so we said, okay, let's look into it the best way that the members can happy and Vima can grow productively. So we say, okay, we look into all the web clicks. I can tell each and every individual on this call how many web clicks they have, right? But the database give you every update. And we analyze it and say, okay, we are only asking member to purchase one web clicks, one web package every month back into their business. Now, this is not a subscription, right? So if you have $100 working for you and you fall in the category where you see that pops up, the pop-up, and tell you the amount of web clicks you have, and you fall in the $100 region, when you purchase that $100, it's going right back into your active web clicks, and you are getting paid for that the following day. Likewise, with a bigger package, if you fall in the $500 group and you purchase a $500 package, you are getting paid on that tomorrow morning. Now, say this to say that is that we ask every member, withdraw your money. It's yours. Once it's in your cash balance, withdraw it. But we are asking each and every one to purchase a package once a month in order for your web clicks to continue release. And if you do not purchase the package, your web clicks will be stopped release until you start to purchase those packages. Now, nothing else will stop. The only thing will stop, you don't purchase a package after 5 months. We give everybody 5 months. Say, continue withdraw your money. 5 months after your anniversary date, we're asking to purchase a package. Now, and this will review every 5 months. It's not a permanent thing. It will review every 5 months. And if we see that we can release more, right now we are releasing 1 day per every Monday. And if we see that we can release 2 or 3 days every Monday, it will happen. We are just asking everybody to cooperate, purchase your web clicks, smile, you are building your business, Vima is getting fresh money coming in, and everybody will be happy. The company will be happy, you will be happy, and smile to the bank. Because advertising is a win-win situation. You cannot lose in advertisement once you focus in your business, right? So I think that's about it. I know Derek have a lot to say. I don't want to take up his time, but I'm just asking everyone, please, just follow the rules and build your business. You're building your business. You're not giving Vima any money. Vima don't ask you for no money. All Vima is asking you is to purchase a web package back into your business. It's just like you activate your account with $200, right? And you start to get paid on it tomorrow morning. It's the same by purchasing a package. It go on top of your active web clicks. So if you used to get $10 per day and you purchase a $200 package, you maybe start getting $20 or $25 a day, right? And not only that, your commission from your downline will also grow, right? It's a win-win situation for you, your downline, your upline, the company. So I think that's about it. So I'll hang around for any question. Thank you very much for listening to me. Yeah, and I turn it over back to you, Derek.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Leroy. Good stuff. Good stuff there. So, whoa. I stood up and my computer desk kind of went up with me. I didn't even touch the button. Good stuff. Good stuff. So let's remember the old company, okay? I saw something in chat that right away, wait a minute. They said I paid for those web clicks. Yes, you did. You paid for every one of those web clicks in the old company. Just like I did, just like Leroy did, just like Mike Dewinski did, right? That company no longer exists. We lost everything in that old company, okay? Everything. If it wasn't for this group that got together and fought for anything they can get, right? They went through attorneys. They spent a year on sleepless nights, They're now spending time fighting people who say, "Where's my money?" Right? Well, and so I mean, and I asked a board member today a question. I said, and I did not expect this answer. I got to tell you. I says, would you do it all over again? Would you do it all over again, knowing that you continually have people on you right now that want their money from a company that doesn't exist anymore, right? They don't exist anymore. Do you want, would you spend all those sleepless hours, a year's worth of time away from your family? I wouldn't, you guys, I wouldn't. I'd rather go out and mow the lawn, right? I wouldn't do it. You know what this board member told me today? Immediately said yes. I go, what? It was yes. We're fighting for everything that we lost in the old company to do everything we can to get what we all lost, right? They didn't have to do that, you guys. They did, but they're doing it. But we can't give it away, right? You guys, there was over, between all the frozen cash, all the frozen web clicks, over 20 million. Okay, when I show you something a little bit later, you'll see why, just from one person, right? It adds up. There was over 5,000 members, 20 million web clicks. If we release those all today, right now, with the money that they got back from the lawyers, guess how much we'd all get? We'd all get tens of pennies. A couple people are going to get $10, okay? Well, that wasn't an option for this group. They go, no, we have to find another way to make it work. And so this is what we've come up with so far. And like Leroy said, we're gonna review it after 5 months and see how it's working, right? So there's a lot of people that put in a ton of money. There's a lot of people that put in a lot of time. What's the difference from a guy that, like me, that bought all my web clicks, or a person who's a recruiter, right? And earned all their web clicks? There's no difference. No difference. I'm going to fight the same for each and every one of you, okay? For the recruiter that spent all that time recruiting, spent all that time and money paying for advertisements, where they earn those web clicks. And I'm not afraid to say, you guys, I wanted, when Andy did that PEB contest, I wanted to be the winner. I was one PEB short of being the winner of that contest, but I won it. So I bought my way in, you know, and I spent, I'll tell you right now, over 10 grand, okay, of my own money that I worked so hard with from other businesses, right? When the old Vima died, when it closed down, I just had to smile and say, well, there went another one. There went another business on the internet that collapsed. Most of you know Leroy tried to get a hold of me for a couple months, and I never thought I'd hear the word Vima again. And he called me and says, Derek, we're going to start a new Vima. We want you back. I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean? You know? And then when he told me that they're going to do everything they can to get our web clicks back and our frozen cash back, or our cash, that just blew me away. We're doing it. They're doing it. So let's get to where we are now. So now we just got into a new company, okay? Brand new company. It's called MyVima Inc. What do we have? We have a huge advantage over everybody else that comes in, okay? We have a head start with this company than everyone else does. Why? Because we're going to release 1 week of frozen web clicks every Monday, okay? We've been doing that now for the last few months. We're going to continue doing it for every person that activates their account 5 months from their activation date. And then if you want to continue for those web clicks to be released, we're asking you to make a web click purchase that will, by the way, pay you the very next day, as Leroy said. But also, every time you make that web click purchase, not every time. When you make that web click purchase, after your activation date, you'll get the next 4 Mondays released from your 2021, okay? And I'll show you that in the back office here in just a few.
And also, Derek, I don't
Yeah, go
cut
ahead.
you.
Yeah,
Definitely, I just want everyone to understand, we do not happy to have your web clicks frozen. We want to release all those web clicks. So if you are purchasing back into your business and 5 months down the line, we see that we can release 2 days every Monday, 3 days every Monday, 4 days, it will happen because we want to get rid of those frozen web clicks. We don't want to see them. We want all of them to disappear and everybody have an active web clicks. So this is one of the way it's going to help all of us. That's how web clicks can release much faster. And
Yeah.
then we can focus on the cash balance and get rid of that also and have Vima on a clean slate, right? So all we just need from you all is to just cooperate with us, help us to build your business, our business, because this company belongs to our. Each and every one of us on the call here is our business, right? It don't belong to Andy anymore. And Andy was abused so much, right? He was abused so much, right? A lot of money was stolen from him, right? They stole him for Bitcoin. They stole him for money from programmer, right? A lot of things was frozen. Thousands of dollars was taken out of the old company to pay for things that Andy didn't get. No, that cannot happen here. Definitely cannot happen here. So we're just asking everyone to just cooperate, help us to build your business and help us to build Vina. Back
Yeah.
to you, Derek.
all right, oh, thank you. And Leroy said this, and I gotta repeat what he said earlier. Nobody gets a free ride. I don't get a free ride. The board members don't get a free ride. You know, they all get paid the exact same way you do, okay? By doing their views every day, by waiting to get their releases every Monday, and by requesting their income, you guys. We've already, look at this. You know, this is only 4 checks. I try to cash a check every 2 weeks, okay? But I'm getting them every couple of weeks, right? They have never missed a payment. I get paid just like you do, okay? They've never missed a payment. The checks are coming out. We are working on some systems, guys. We had something fall through earlier, but now we're working with another company that we may be able to get some ACH, where automatic deposits, and also some debit cards. So that's one of our main priorities out there.
Can I say something, Derek?
Yes.
Maybe, I just wanted to tap in not only on web clicks. When we were going through the journey back and forth with the lawyer, a simple thing is keeping our website up so people still could keep the link amongst Vima to know that it was still there and it was still being worked on. Those website payment came from each and every one of the members taking turns to pay monthly, so we did not lose our website and the name Vima. And that's important for people to understand. It wasn't just about fighting, just about the money or the company or the name, but it was fighting with our hearts because we believed in Vima. We believe, myself and all the rest of the team, we did not hesitate to go in our own personal pocket to pay every month to make sure our server was up and other things, domain was up. And we all took care of this for the people because we brought our own personal people on, and I fought for that. So putting money back into our business right now is a gift to ourselves, right? So I just wanted to tap into that because a lot of people don't seem to understand what went on behind closed door. And it's so important for people to hear these things and understand it was not just one fight, it was many, many fights to keep Vima alive, and we're here today. So
Yeah.
It's
I-
whoever's ready to jump on board and roll with us with the wave, you know?
Mhm. I appreciate that, Anne-Marie. You're right. I mean, like I said, if someone told me what I'd have to go through to be where I am today, I would say, no, I'd rather go mow the lawn. Knowing what you guys went through, it just kills me what we're doing. Okay, but we are about ready to go forward, right? As we have been. Oh, you know what? Being in support. Okay, when we first started releasing that image of the breakdown of all the what we're going to ask, wherever you are to make the purchases, I was expecting a backlash, right? You would not believe how many more people agreed with what we're doing and even said, is that enough? Right? Are we asking enough? And well, we don't know. We're gonna try. We're gonna go for it. There's a couple people that didn't like the idea, but you know what? A lot of those people were the ones that only put $10 in once, right? So let's just keep moving on. So I'm gonna share a screen right now. Let's move forward. I want to show you what it's gonna look like in your back office in the future. Okay. So let me click this button right here. Okay. And there it is. So this is an actual account of a member in our back office. It's closer to an average account of the early, early members. We did change the name of it to Frozen Clicks. Got to change it to some name just to hide the identity. So here's what's going to happen and what you're going to see starting March 1st. This line right here. Frozen Web Clicks released for these dates. Now these 4 dates are going to look different on every person's website. Okay. Whoa, what just happened? What just happened? I didn't do anything there. All right. Dang, I was right there. All right, I gotta stop sharing. I'll be right back.
I just joined, Derek.
Oh, is that what you did? Were you the one that did that?
I don't think so.
No, okay. Hang on. Let me get back to where I was here. Okay, I'm not sharing, correct?
Correct.
All right. That was weird.
What did it do?
Well, I was in that site that we were working on earlier today, and then it went right to the home page. But you know what? I think I did that. Oh, I know I did that. What I did was I highlighted the that link and I accidentally clicked the Avima logo, and it took me right to the home page. Okay, so I got it back up.
I'll let you know, a lot of times if you're not signed in or if there's any type of issue, it defaults you back to the homepage.
Oh, well, that's nice to know. Okay, so I'm not going to highlight this, but you all see, you will see it in just a second. Dun, ta-da. So starting March 1st, anyone with Frozen Web Clicks will be seeing this line right here. It'll say Frozen Web Clicks releases for the next 4 Mondays, and each date is going to be different for each of you. Will not be activated until your particular package is purchased. For this particular person, it's a diamond package that he'll be purchasing at least once a month. Now, when we say diamond package, members are saying, well, I can buy more, can I? Well, of course you can. Because why? Because you're going to get paid the very next day, right? The more you have, the more you earn daily. So what I'm going to do here, because I know a lot of you aren't on our training calls, so I want to share with you how this works in your back office. So we're going to click websites. This particular person has 477,000 Frozen Web Clicks. Okay. Most of us have less, a lot of us have more. You know, that's that's how we get to the 20 million plus web clicks. And as you can see, we just can't release those immediately and expect to get paid. We can, if you want pennies or dollars, do it one time, we're over with, you're gone, right? That's not what the board wants to do. They want to help every member get as much back as you can from the previous company. So he's being paid currently on your total active web clicks, okay? Your total active web clicks. Now I had a person say, well, I don't make that much, right? I can show you exactly that you will. And if you don't think you make enough to make this diamond package or your particular package, give me a call, I'll go over your website with you, okay? So here we're gonna click view your web click details. On your web click details, you can see that on February 27th, 952 was just released, okay, for this date, April 3rd, 2021. The quickest way to go down there is just touch this purple link with left click it. It'll take you right down to April 3rd, 2021, 952 web clicks were released. If you hover your cursor over your word active, it shows there's 20 days left remaining. You're like, well, 20 days left remaining, what does that mean? Because we pay 125%, okay? Remember back in the old company, we paid for 180 days. This April 3rd purchase of 952 has already been paid for 160 days. What the new VEMA is going to be doing is they're going to pay the balance of that 180 days. All right. So there's 20 more days that this 952 package will continue earning. If you scroll down, you can see the one before that was 13 days remaining, 6 days remaining on the one before that. Now, what I like to do is I like to go up the frozen ladder because that's a lot of fun, isn't it? I call it the frozen ladder because as we climb up the ladder, you can see each day continues to grow, right? And each day of frozen, you can also have your cursor over the word frozen. That continues to grow, 21 days, 23 days, 23 days, right? Now, guess what else? When we say we're going to release one day every Monday, that means we're going to release that date for every Monday. So you can see the next Monday on April 4th, he's going to get 978. But the following Monday, April 6th, he had 2 purchases that day, and he's going to get these 2 released on that same day. Look, as we go up to the 9th, look at all these purchases on the 9th. All of those will be released on that same day, okay? So you are going to get one day released every Monday if you qualify. But you can go up your own frozen ladder and kind of take a peek, right? And see where you're at. Head, go way up, just for fun. Let's go up to, June. Look where this person's at. Every Monday, we're going to release thousands of web clicks just to this one person, okay? And let's see, June 11th, 89 more days left remaining that the new MyVEMA Inc. has committed to pay out to all the old members from the other company. I mean, that's amazing. And to me, this is going to be exciting. There could be some more hiccups in the road. We don't know. I can tell you one thing. The new members that are signing up right now, we're starting to gain a lot of steam on the new members that are signing up now. They're helping build an VEMA. We have a few things planned that I think will get you all excited for some new contests, and it'll be a contest for everybody. It's not just going to be a promotion, but a contest, okay, that everyone will get excited about, and that's really going to grow, help VEMA grow. I don't know. Leroy, you got anything else before we open it up for questions and answers there?
Well, so far so good, Derek. I don't know if Tommy, you have anything to say?
If I can get off mute. Winter time's about to end here, so I'm ready for some frozen web clicks to thaw out.
Yes, I like that. All right. That's a good one. All right.
Well, we just asking everyone, please to just help cooperate and, you know, without any problem, build your business. This business is yours. It's like, for instance, let's say Vima is a big mall and each and every one of us rent a store in the mall and we have our own business. And whatever we put in, that's what we're going to get out. So each one of us have our key in your hand to open your store in Vima. So if you want $10 out of Vima, you will get $10. If you want $10,000 out of Vima, you will get that, right? It leaves to you. No one can build your business but you. And we are trying to show you a way where you can help build your business and also help the mall, which is Vima, to continue to operate, that we can provide you a better service. You know, so please let us all just enjoy purchasing our package. I have to purchase nearly $2,000 a month in package for both me and my other family. And I am happily willing and glad to do that because I know that when I purchase that $2,000 tomorrow morning, I will be start getting paid on that $2,000 also. Plus my web clicks will be releasing every Monday. You know, so it's a win-win for everyone. So let us
Leroy,
just.
I forgot to mention, Leroy.
Yeah.
Right when you just said you're going to make that purchase, we have set something up for making purchases, and one of them is not by using your commissions or your active cash. Okay, we have a system in place where if you don't know how to request checks, well, just go to earnings and request a check, and a check will be written the next day and mailed out to you. We need to show transparency and transactions. So you'll go back in and make that purchase through the link. And Tommy, I want to verify with you, I forgot to ask you this earlier today. They do have to use that link, correct, to make the purchase?
No, they do not.
They do not. Okay.
But I will state this: unless you see the message up there, it will not count.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
the same. It's the same exact link if you were going to buy a normal WebClick package, but unless you see that message, it will not apply.
So if you see the message, you can click the link. It's linkable, right? So I can click Diamond Package here.
Yeah, as soon as you see that, I mean, don't do it now, Derek, because it's not active till.
No, I won't. I was just showing
Yeah.
it would take you to the.
But I'm
purchase.
just saying, if you pre-buy, I mean, we don't want to stop people that are marketing their companies, from purchasing web clicks. We don't want to hinder them. So, but at the same time, for us, this special group of people that have frozen web clicks, we won't. If you see that message when you purchase a web click, it doesn't matter if you purchase it through that link or if you just purchase it through the normal methods of purchasing web clicks, it will still count. It all goes through the same process.
Like right there.
So you do not have to click on that link. You can go to websites and click on purchase web clicks or under earnings and purchase web clicks. So any web click purchase, as long as it meets the criteria that is needed, it will apply.
Super.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, a lot of sense. Yeah.
And this starts right when our anniversary date, right?
5 months
So-
after your
Okay.
anniversary.
Right. So at 5 months, that's when the next Monday is going to be cut off. And as you see the dates for this specific account, March 20th is the first Monday that this person would not receive the automated release. And so I specifically put the dates in there, which Mondays they're going to be released, not be released out. And once this goes live, once this account purchases that diamond package from any link to purchase WebClicks, that line will turn over to these days are active.
There'll be like a
And
color.
right, it'll turn green, and those will be you'll see there'll be no worries. Those next 4 will be active. And then once the date reaches April 3rd, that line will still stay there with April 3rd and April 10th. All those dates still staying green is active. There'll be a second line below it, and it'll be the next 4 Mondays, and it'll say these 4 Mondays on April 3rd. It'll give you a chance. It'll give you 2 weeks in advance to be able to, you have time to be able to kind of put it in line. You know what I mean? Get your ducks in a row, I guess you could say. So you can have that top line active, and then on April 3rd, as it gets closer to the second set, you have 2 weeks, and you can activate that second set. But once it passes April 10th, that first line will drop off, and then it will just rotate around in that fashion.
So for those of you that your 5 months come up in April or May, you won't even see this notice until probably 10 to 14 days before that day comes up.
Right. And yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Eric. And so let's say you had an old account that hasn't been activated yet. If you activate that account, you're not going to see that bar until you're coming up on 5 months. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
For sure.
Yeah, so you won't see those messages until you approach 5 months, and it'll tell you specifically the dates. And if you miss a date, let's say this account doesn't reactivate before March 20th, it will just skip that Monday, and it will just add another Monday to the end. It'll go to I guess April 17th. I'm not sure exactly that's the right date, but I think it is.
Yeah, the next Monday.
Right. And so you don't really miss anything, because if you miss a Monday, you'll still get caught back up. I mean, it's easy to get back
Right.
on track.
What's neat about this company is everything stays frozen. If you're not active, it just stays frozen. If you're gone for 6
Right.
months, back, what you see today is what's going to look like. All your numbers will look the same 6 months from now. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And,
And you don't lose any of those web clicks.
Yeah.
And also, what we must realize also is that if you do not purchase a package, as Tommy said, you don't lose anything. The only thing is that your web clicks will stop release, but you will continue to earn on everything. That release already. All that release already, you will continue to earn on it.
It's active.
Right? Your unfrozen web clicks, you will continue earning that. Your daily payment, you will continue to get that. Your commission from your downline, 3 level, you will continue to get that. The only thing, if you do not purchase a monthly package back into your business, right? Those web clicks will continue frozen until you're ready. You're not losing anything.
That's right. Good stuff. I really like this line up here. This really helps us understand and get the picture there. So let's, anyone have questions? Raise your hand if you don't know how to raise your hand.
Yeah, I think Davia have a question. Davia? Her hand was up.
Yes, you answered it because I was wondering if we will be notified when it's coming up for us to purchase the web tick, the 6 months, but you guys just answered that this be a notice, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Super. Mike?
Mike? Yeah.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. This isn't really a question. It's kind of tipping my hat to all you board members and maybe a little dig at myself. When the first VEMA went down, like Derek, I was like, here we go again, just another one bites the dust. You know, and then I started seeing you guys asking for help with the crowdfunding to pay for the lawyers. And I laughed at you. I figured that was another scam. And I'm sorry I did that, but that's what I did. You know, and every once in a while, my sponsor would send me an email, you know, VEMA's, there's still hope, there's still hope. And I just put a smile on my face and said, thank you. And I was blowing her off too. You know, then lo and behold, what, maybe 2 years later, here we are today. And what you guys are asking of us, I mean, it only makes sense. If you've been around the internet for any length of time, any program set up like this, 99% of the time, they run out of funds. Here, they're going ahead of the situation and doing everything they can to prevent that from happening. On top of that, they're giving us money that they don't have to. This money is tied up with an old company that doesn't exist anymore. You know, and then like if you have a personal problem, we have to deal with this guy called Derek. You know, go to any other company on the internet and try and get a reply from customer support. Try and pick up the phone and get somebody. Derek's there on the first ring. And if he isn't, he calls you back within 2 hours. I mean, you don't see that with any other company, man. And I've been around this thing for over 20 years. You know, I'm a straight shooter. Call me a union guy. I'm not a company man. Never was, never will be. We are in the right place. And if you got a problem with what they're asking us to do right now, I'm sorry. I mean, go to the bathroom and look in the mirror. Thank you, guys. And again, congratulations and thank you for doing what you're doing.
Yes, Mike. I realized when we were about to start, I said, okay, let me reach out to Derek and tell him that I want him back on board. And he said, yes, right away. And we are doing our very best right now to get back Alex also. Alex is a very good customer service and he will be with us very soon. I just have to discuss that with the board shortly, and Alex will be back with us. So we will have our 2 customer service. And as we grow, because we expect to grow, we know we are going to grow bigger, big and better than this, right? With the help of the board member. And we have a very, very good programmer who know what he's doing. We all have to lift our hat off to him. That is Tommy Knight. He stand up with us. He's the one that built VEMA. We know VEMA ins and out, right? He's from the old company and, you know, he's back with us. So, you know, we all have to just work together as a team and build this company. So thank you, Mike, for your encouraging word.
Yeah, Leo, one thing I forgot, and I apologize. I don't know this gentleman at all, but Tommy, thank you. You are one hell of a programmer, and my hat's off to you too, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'll tell you, it's teamwork, man. I'll tell you right now, the board has worked tirelessly. Yeah, and it makes such a difference having a good leadership team, you know. And while I have a second, I have a question, Leroy. If one of our members is asking if they bring in a new member that puts in a specific amount of money and they get the commissions on that, would that count towards you know, that monthly
Yes, Tommy, it will count towards it, but the only way it count towards it, we withdraw it and put it back.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any of the active cash balance that you have, you would have to withdraw it and then use the fresh money to purchase the web clicks for that month. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. And you know, some people, they're just being asked to buy like a silver package of $50 a month, and I'll get a response, I don't make that much a month. And so I'll go in and help them and look at it, and you know, maybe they're making $2 a day. Well, $2 a day at 30 days is $60, right? So you guys practice and think about what you're earning a day. And if you want to use Vima money to buy more web clicks, and a lot of people aren't. I'm hearing people, I don't need to withdraw it, I'll just use my credit card because they want to earn anyway, right? But if you do, then look at that repurchase number, right? Anywhere from 0 to 100%. For me to make it work, just talking personal here, for me to make it work for myself, it comes to around 40%. I have to set it about 40%. So I'm withdrawing 60% and I'm buying 40% of web clicks a day. It's going to be different for everybody, but I guarantee it, they worked hard enough and long enough, did all their algorithms. I don't even know if I know how to spell that word, but it sounded good. And everyone is earning enough to where they can withdraw enough every month if they want to use Vima's commissions to make those web click purchases.
What I do, Derek, I don't worry about purchasing web clicks. What I do, I just use my card and purchase my web clicks and withdraw my money and put it back on my card.
Yeah,
that's it.
There you go.
I'll tell you another crazy thing I do, Derek, is I have a cash back card. It's not much. I think it's like 1%, maybe 1.5% or something. But 1.5%, you know, I mean, that it adds up. It's just like an extra 1%, you know. It's like
right.
Seriously, it's like, it's funny how that works. And I don't think about it too much until I start seeing that balance start building up, and I'm like, huh. And if I didn't have that, it wouldn't be there.
That's right.
The secrets are slowly coming out that you're not sharing with the women, Mike. Just so you know that behind every strong man and strong leaders that's men, there's a strong couple women behind him.
I'm telling you, you're right, Anne-Marie, because right now we have some strong women behind us, and if it wasn't for them, this company wouldn't exist. We have people like Julie. Oh, she's an awesome girl, man. She's an awesome girl, right? We have Judy Carpenter. We have Julie Wildcock. We have Anne-Marie Just Speak. We have Yvonne, right? These ladies are our backbones, you know. We're glad for them. Sometimes they spank us, you know, but we have yeah, so
you guys, you know? I'm telling you, I gotta tell you something, and some of you already heard this, but this blew me away, because before in the old company, I'd ask Andy for something, go, yeah, go ahead, do it. Yeah, right. All I wanted was to get an 800 number for Vima, and we had to put it in front of the board for them to approve $5 a month. $5 a month. And we had to vote on it, right? That's how tight we are to make sure everything continues forward and growing for us. And I just love that. I knew right then that I'm in, right? It wasn't just, oh yeah, I'm gonna hire a delivery driver, but I'm gonna pay him in web clicks, right? It was nothing like that. It's just boom, we vote on it, and it has to be approved by the board. So I love it. I love it, man. Okay, sorry, I'll get off my rant. It was a good rant though. It wasn't a rant. It was a good thing, man. So any other questions out there? Did we explain everything? Oh,
Hey, Derek.
go ahead, Lewis.
a real quick question. It's not, my monthly is going to be a gold package, and you know, it's $100. So I said, okay, well, what if that month I paid $200? Would that clear me for 2 months?
Louis, that's a good question, Louis. It will only clear you for 1 month, but the beauty about it, you purchase an additional package. So your package or your revenue will increase an extra dollar per day, an extra $100 per day in commission.
Yeah, okay. That I thought that was going to be the answer, but I had to ask, you know, it was
Yeah,
just
you're right.
it's a question.
Yeah.
Thank you for all y'all do.
So we encourage everyone, if you can buy more, go ahead and buy it. You build your business much faster, right? But all we're asking for you to just put back something into your business every month and withdraw your money. Don't keep it there sitting down. Either repurchase WebClicks package, take it out. We ask everyone to take your money, it's yours. So it doesn't make sense money sitting there and not working. Purchase WebClicks with it, your cash balance, take it out and purchase your monthly WebClicks. And you're surprised to see how fast you grow.
And remember why we're all here in the first place. We're an advertising company. All of you are advertising something else, right? So use us to promote your other business. It's working. I get so much feedback of. I just had someone the other day that purchased a page, a login page, and it works so well that they wouldn't ordered another one, right? So you use us to help you with your other businesses and earn income there in your other businesses.
Hey, Derek, I have a question about that. Can I ask?
Yeah.
How many days does that last? The $25 when you sign in the ad?
It's that the login page is 24 hours.
Okay.
Feature pages are 8 hours, 8-hour blocks.
Okay.
Yeah. Derek, this is Julie.
Well, it's about time.
Can you address Ann's comment there? I understand what she's saying, but there's solutions for that, Ann. So can you address that?
No, I'm sorry. I don't look at the chat when I'm on Zoom. Can you read it to me?
Yeah, the most I have earned is $1 a day, but I think she meant I fall on the $100 to put back in. So can you address that, how she can do that?
Yeah, I'd like to see her account. I'm pretty sure.
Well, Derek, the reason why she earned $1 a day, as I said before, I'm going to say it again. A lot of people activate their account with $10. Or maybe $20, right? Some with $50 and expect to be just withdrawing and not putting back anything, right? Now, if you activate your account with $10 or $50, you will get $1 a day because you're not putting back anything. You're just earning on whatever you put in until your WebClicks start to release. You know?
Well, I also think I know who this is, and if it's the Ann I'm thinking about, and even if it's not the Ann I'm thinking about, people are saying, oh, I don't earn that much, but they may have activated just a month ago. And yeah, they're not earning that much yet because they're only a month in, right? They haven't had their 5 months worth of frozen WebClicks released yet. So let's figure out when your activation date was, and email me or give me a call tomorrow. I'll be happy to go over your account with you. And you can email at support@myvema. You can send me your phone number and a time to call you back, okay? Or any of you out there, if any of you out there want a one-on-one, I'll be happy to go over your account with you, okay?
Well, the other thing that I have told my people that, maybe you can't do WebClicks this month if you're not making enough. But you never lose those frozen WebClicks. Save for the next month. Take a little bit out of your setting your 0 to 100. Set it where you're comfortable, and you'll get there, because those web clicks aren't going anywhere. So that's a solution that's there for us also.
Right.
And
If they need to pull out of VEMA to buy that next package, then you're absolutely right. But I swear on every account, I can show you how to make it happen. So just get a hold of me.
And the same thing for active web clicks. I mean, you can seriously take a vacation, just like if you were a true business, let's say you're a landscaping business and you took 6 months off, I mean, you just wouldn't make any money, but you come back and there it is, hopefully. But see, the better thing about us though is you still have your clients, you still have everything in place. If you leave your landscaping business, you might not have your clients when you get back, but at least you still have your web clicks when you come back to us.
That's right.
Yep, your active web clicks will stay frozen until you view the next day.
And remember also, nobody is paying this money until after 5 months, completely 5 months before you start to pay this money.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to explain earlier. If, like I said, if you had an account that hasn't been activated yet, if they activate tomorrow, they have a 5-month window. So it gives them an opportunity to build up.
Right. Hey, Leroy, have you showed everyone what you're working on right now? You know that thing on top of your head?
What, no hair? He's working on a transplant?
Yeah.
Pardon me, Derek.
Have you showed everyone what VEMA's working on right now on top of your head?
Well, we know that we are working on a payment processor.
No, I meant the baseball cap on top of your head.
Wow.
So we're working on additional advertising and ways to promote and promotional material, some swag. We had a member the other day say, "Hey, we need some VEMA swag." And I said, "Give me some ideas." And look at what Leroy's got on.
Oh, you're talking.
Yeah.
You're talking about my VEMA here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Yeah. So
this is a sample that was sent to me. I pay for this sample, and it looks very good.
Be nice if we could have my VEMA with our links on it, like the hats or shirts. That would be really cool. And it does look good, though, Leroy. It does look good.
Okay.
Yeah, it matches your smile.
Hey, we might even be able to put those like QR tags on them with a direct link to somebody's.
Fantastic idea.
You know what I mean? Where somebody just scans it and goes right to their affiliate link.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Put it on the back of the hat so no one knows.
That's what I was going to say, Derek. Put it on the back of the hat.
No one knows. Yeah. Hey,
You wouldn't even have to type it in. You just scan it and go.
Just scan it. Okay.
Davia, you had a question?
QR code.
Yes, one of my downline was asking if there's anything in the future for you guys to sell website to us, because some people don't want to bother to join any company or nothing. They just want to have the website and start earning. So they're wondering if you're looking into that.
You mean like building a website for them?
Yes, and they'll just pay. And
I think I don't know if she want me to say this. I think Yvonne is good at that. And she can build a simple little website for anybody. Yvonne Finn, she's one of our board members. So she will charge a small fee for that. But, I think she have an idea until we reach that stage so they can contact Yvonne and she will help them out with that.
the thing, they don't want to be having to do anything because they said they're busy. They just want to know that they will have the website paid to Vima and they will put it in and it works. That's what they're looking at.
Go to Google and just look for something that's free to join. They give you a website.
I got a better idea. Go through the shopping viewer, find something you're interested in, because you know all those sites work on a shopping viewer, and join somebody that's in Vima in one of the shopping viewer, promotions. If she sees something that, oh, I kind of like this protein shake, buy that protein shake, join that link, and then you can use that link to put in our shopping viewer.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. I think that's what I recommend to people when they say they don't have a website. I says, well, go start shopping in our shopping viewer and find something you like. There's free stuff in there you can join. There's a lot of nice products out there that you can join that site, and then you'll get a referral link and just put that right in there. Sorry to take the business away from you, Yvonne. No, there's always fun back there too.
No, I'm quite happy with that because I'm not taking on any work right now. So thank you very much, Derek, for saving me. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Wow. So
I tell you, one of the best free sites that you can earn on is that, I don't know whether anybody sees it, but it's that Fetch, that you just snap a picture of every receipt that you buy, and and you can send it to your friends, and they can do the same, and then you get points that add up, or you get a $25 gift card. I mean, it's free to join, and then you also get paid through it too. So that's an easy one. It's called Fetch.
And also, Julie, you can tell them about the mall too, where they can get a free website.
Yeah.
I was just gonna head over there since Julia is on the line, because a lot of these members don't even know about our mall that are on here.
Oh gosh, guys, that mall's fantastic. I mean, and someone said to me the other day something about it being they thought it was going to be a Vima mall. It is Vima to make us an income. It's a third party. The one that Andy had was a third party. I don't know if anybody realizes how much it would cost and the work that would put in. If you created your own mall, I wouldn't even know how to go about it. But it's a third party mall, but it is so easy to work. I mean, everything pops up to you and you get the money, you get your percentage back. Vima gets the percentage. I don't know how many people have joined and went and made a $30 purchase, and Vima gets money for that. So and we share revenue. So there's so many ways to make money in there. I just want to see everybody be able to go in there, sign up, and make that purchase, because who doesn't buy paper towels, soap powders, and all that? I mean, it's daily expense that we have. It's not really costing you anything else. It's something that you need daily. And just go buy that at Walmart, Target. I mean, there are 3,500 stores in that mall, and it is so easy to find what you want, because it's just, you put in the search bar, if it's lipstick, it'll take you to every store that you can go to buy lipstick, or just whatever, hammer. I mean, it gives you that, where the other mall and in the old company, it was really hard to find stuff. But this one is so easy, and you activate that Rakuten account and Vima makes money, you make money. You can't beat it. You just can't beat it.
Here's the thing about Rakuten. You go in there and spend $30, they'll send you a $30 check if you recruit somebody.
Right, Aaron.
If you bring somebody in. So every once in a while they have a promotion. Well, they'll send you a $40 check, but usually it's just $30. And then you was talking about Fetch. Me and my wife use that religiously to scan all our receipts, and we get we get gift cards. Yes, we get gift cards.
Yeah,
that's
such an easy thing to promote, that Fetch, because it's just a link, and our mall is just so. I mean, it's great. And Tommy hasn't had time. He wants to do more in the back office, and I know he will, but he's so swamped with work trying to get everything, going in here, that he really hasn't had the time. But I know he's in time. We're going to have more to more look like our Vima mall. That's a given.
Oh, this is great right here. So the
Yeah,
way
I mean, it is. You can't ask for anything else.
no, the way to sign up for Rakuten through Vima is to go in your back office and just click the mall link. And that's all you do is click that, and it'll take you to sign up. So I did that, you guys, and I did one thing. I did two things. I signed up and then I went and bought ink. I needed ink cartridges. See right here, it says ink cartridges. Not only did I save 9%, up to 9% right away, but they sent me $30 right away. Look at this, my account right here. I'm already up to 33.40. I made one purchase. I saved 9% right off the bat, and I got cash back of $3.40, and they gave me a $30 referral, one-time $30 referral because I signed up. And the person I signed up with also got $30. Okay. So here's the fun thing though. If you're a recruiter, you can be in their like recruiter program thing. I forgot what they call it, but after your first 10, then you get $50 per sign up. And that's through March 31st. Okay. So that's a thing they have going on right now through March 31st. So do it, you guys. This is just a lot of fun.
And Julia, I can't remember. I think Fetch, it's either 1,000 or 4,000 points you get when you bring somebody in there. So.
Oh yeah, they're always giving you lots of points for a bag of chips, a certain bag of chips you buy. The 2,000 points will rack up on your account. Yeah.
Holy moly. I saw Katrina had a question. Her hand was up for a second. Are you still out there?
Derek, I've had a Rakuten account for a few years now. Would that still work if I go through Vima and use the one that I already had?
No, you'll continue using the one you already have, but I believe if you went through Vima and signed up with a different email address, then that might, yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to try that. I'll let you know, because the only sad thing I'm sad about is I signed up the Vima account months and months and months ago and did a purchase, and I make money on everything that I buy, but Vima didn't get the $30 because I didn't do it in 90 days. Our mall wasn't open, so I didn't do it. But I think I'm going to try with another account with email account, and I'll let you know how that goes. I'll do it tomorrow. I might do it tonight.
I know you will. This girl, you guys, I'm telling you what. This morning I said, when do you sleep, right? Because she just told me she was writing checks at 3 in the morning. I'm like, what? Are you East Coasters, man? You're late nighters. And she's always up at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. And by the end of the day, she's writing them checks and getting them out in the mail tomorrow. So I know that this check was done at 11 p.m. This one was done at midnight. But this one right here with this little rip here, this was done at 2:30 in the morning. I can tell it. You were tired when you were ripping those
I was
checks.
probably falling asleep. What are you talking about?
And oh my gosh, it says Vima on it. That's cool.
Yeah, you guys, look, we're a real company, right? Yeah, Vima. It also says,
I can't wait for you to put you to work to send me my check there, Julia.
I'm ready, Aaron. I'm ready.
I know a lot of members on the call right now can release their microphone if they wish and say they get the checks, because I know a lot of checks have been sent out, and I know a couple of people on the call received their checks.
I see lots of people on here has received. That's great.
I received my check.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Patricia, you got your hand up?
Good night, everyone. Can you say when is the end date for the registration for the Racketeer?
I didn't catch that.
I didn't either. Ask that question
The
again.
end date for the registration to sign up for the
Oh,
Racketeer.
there's no date to sign up. You can sign up at any time. The only thing is when you go and sign up under Vima in the back office, you go to your mall and you sign up, you'll be under Vima, and you have to make your purchase within 90 days. Now you could spend $10 today, $10 tomorrow, and $10 next week. You don't have to do it all at once, but once you reach that $30, and it has to be within a 90-day period, then that's when you will receive a check and Vima receives a check, okay?
And when is the 90-day period end?
For 90 days from the day you sign up, honey.
Okay.
Correct.
Thank
And
you.
also
Thank you, Patricia.
Rakuten works in quarters, okay?
Yes. mhm.
February through the end of March. So you will get whatever you've accrued up in those first 3 months. They'll send you a check or PayPal, by the way, by May 15th.
Yeah.
Okay. So
No, March, well, oh yeah, well, though, I guess March is the end date, like the quarter will end in March, is it March? January,
yeah,
February,
March
March?
31st. March
Yeah,
31st.
March 31st. So that you need to go do it before him, because even if it's $5, if you've only spent $5, they'll send you a check. It's, as they say, the big check, $5 if you do it before the end of the quarter. So March is coming up quick, guys, and the 15th will be here before we know it. So everybody go sign up if you haven't and spend your money.
Oh,
So
I
I
just
have a
remembered. Go
question.
ahead.
Sorry,
No,
Derek, or whoever knows about this.
you,
So
hey,
it has to be Rakuten.com though. I mean, not .ca like in Canada, right? It has to be .com.
Now that's, Yvonne, that's a good question, because I'm not real sure. I know that Canadian is, Canada is in with Rakuten, that they can, but I'm not sure like how that would work. We'll have to find that out, because you have a different link, right? You said, what was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I signed up on .com, and then I realized that it had also given me the option of .ca, but I don't know if they know how it affects Vima, you know what I mean? So somebody has to tell me how that works.
well, the way you can find out, Julia, is just go check in the back of the Vima account, see if Yvonne's in there.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh, yeah, I can look in the, yeah, you can look in the Vima. I can look in the Vima account. Just a second. I'll get back to you.
All right, thank you.
Something I forgot to mention earlier, you guys, is this, although this call is being recorded, it won't be publicized in our back office. If any of you need a recording, then get a hold of me and I'll send you a link. And the reason for that is we just don't want to confuse all the new members who are so excited about the new company. And, you know, they're like, what's frozen stuff? What does that mean? Right? So if you need a link to this call, let me know and I'll send it to you, or any of the members that weren't able to get on this call tonight. Okay.
Everything covered there, Derek. Wow, that's nice. Thanks.
Patricia, you still have a question, or you just, your hand's getting tired sitting there? Thank you. Wow, you guys, I want to keep talking, but.
Well, I think each and everyone kind of fully understand, Derek.
I do too, yeah.
So if there's no more question, we can wrap it up. And I doubt we need another meeting like this again, because each and every one of us on the call tonight already report to the team, and they see the pop-up in their back office every day, you know, and if they need a replay, they can send it to you. If they need a replay, they can send it to them. So let's be happy and start our purchasing as of March 1st. You can purchase a little bit early, right, Derek?
Correct. You'll start noticing the link that we were showing you starting March 1st, or it depends when your activation date was. So
yeah, then suppose my activation is, let's say, the 15th.
Yeah.
And I need to purchase on the 1st.
Then you'll be, yep, you'll be covered.
Is that okay?
Yeah, if that link appears in your back office and it's red, then you're able to make that purchase whenever you want, up until that, whenever you want. To release the next 4 Mondays. Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I think you're all good. You guys, we're continuously working. Okay, we're working hard to grow the company. We want to be global. Okay, the mall is not global, John. It's mostly North America. And when you're in the mall and you search for a product, punch in a country, like just punch in Canada, and you'll see all the stores that are in Canada that pop up. Okay. Unless I'm wrong, Julie, I don't think they're global though. And thank you, Julie. I was just glancing over real quick. What is the percentage we get on each click? Mr. Harold, there is no percentage. We can't promise you a percentage every day. It's just the profits of Vima. The previous day is what you're going to get paid on tomorrow. What I can tell you though is you will get paid 10% on everyone you bring into your company on the first level, and you'll get paid 5% on the second and 5% on the third, right? And you not only get that their first purchase, but you get that every purchase thereafter. So when they set their automatic repurchases, let's say at 100%, and they're automatically repurchasing 1, 5, 10, or 100 web clicks a day, you're going to get that 10% from that purchase every single day. Those are the numbers I can share with you. Okay, so each day is going to be different on the based on the profit of Vemma, and what we talked about tonight is all based on how Vemma does over the next few months, and we'll go over it again in about 5 or 6 months from now. So with that, I think, guys, let's we'll see you tomorrow night. Anyone that wants to join for tomorrow night is Tuesday. We're going to do updates. Any updates will be on Tuesday night, and we'll start that at the beginning. For those of you that already know your back office in and out, so we'll start that at the beginning, and after the updates, if you want to leave, you can, or stick around. Maybe you learn something more in your back office that you haven't already. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Okay.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us, man. Really excited.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everyone.
All
Good night,
right.
everyone.
Good
Bye.
night, everyone.
All right. Bye-bye.